everybody. It's good to see you here with me this Friday, and I've got a couple of journals to share. This first one, let's measure, is a Chunky Monkey, and it's 8 by 5.5. And on the cover, I've got different doilies and fabrics, some flowers, a little tag that says vintage style with one of those Tim Holtz safety pins, and a little bow up here, and a pretty ladies. And I did the base of the cover in, this was an old shower curtain, cloth shower curtain, and then I coffee stained it, so it would be a little antiqued and old looking. Let's go inside. And I used the bottom of the shower curtain for the pocket, and it too is stained. And then the cover is the inside cover is a little grayish color with some swirls, and it too has been coffee stained. So this book has got a really nice aged look. And in the pocket, I put a little notebook, and this is open here. So if you need to slide something up under here, you can. A little stamped image back there. Nice page for journaling. It's been stitched in a kind of a brownish color. It's grays and sepias and blues. Over here, this matches the inside cover, but it's not coffee stained. But these are all these little whatnot fabrics. A little tag here that's been stamped. Some ephemera behind it with 2 cards. And some ephemera over here. This book's got a lot of ephemera. Pretty lady and some stitching. More ephemera there. Another pretty lady with some lace going down the side. Good grief. And another pocket I didn't stuff. Go figure. I think I'll take this though, so in case I miss some more. I know that's unusual, but but there's a pocket there, and I will make sure and stuff it. Over here is a nice, this is all lined paper, but it's really faint. And then I used just some different fabrics up here with a little button. Some nice lined paper here. Pretty image. I think that's one of my favorite images. Little tuck spot here. And then you've got the space for writing too. Some dapper gentlemen. Up here, some more fabrics and seam binding in a rose. A little mini pocket with some ephemera behind it, with 2 little mini cards. Cute. I just love the minis. Some lace running down here. And a pretty image here with some stitching around it. This flips up so that you can write. It's just different fabrics and lace. And that matches the inside cover, but again, it's not coffee stained. Another pretty image here. A little card here with the stitching running down the side. Different fabrics over here. 2 ladies. Another tuck spot over here with a little mini card, and that's made out of a book page with some crochet doily and a safety pin. And then again, you've got all back there for writing. I love this image too. It's one of my favorites. Real pretty. Over here is a piece of ephemera behind it. You could write on all that. And a coffee stained pocket with a bunch of different fabrics on it. And it's covered in lace. With a nice big card. Got a lady. Another place to journal here, and a whole bunch of different fabrics. This is a pocket with a piece of metal filigree and a button. Get in here. A little image up top. And a bunch of different fabrics here and flowers. Little girl doing her dolly's laundry. It's so cute. Cute. Little image here. I just left the strings on here, so if they drive you crazy, just snip them off. Some different fabrics here and a button. Another pocket that's the same gray that is on the inside cover with a bunch of different fabrics and a fabric heart. And then different fabrics up here with a vintage button. This has got, I folded this back. I really wanted to put this here. So I folded it back, make it a little shorter, because you know I like to see everything. And then an image here on a piece of ephemera and a tuck spot. See, I would write something here, and then I would write in here. But, you know, I'm weird like that. Another card here on a piece of ephemera. And two ladies. This is part of a postcard here. This is faintly lined. You know, when I write over these, you don't even see the lines anymore. It just looks like I write straight, and I don't. Nice fabrics up there. She looks like she's reading some astonishing news. I like that image, too. Belly band here with the different fabrics and matching the inside pocket. And then I thought this went really well with it. Another image here of ladies having tea. And a whole bunch of different fabrics over here. Another place for journaling. Part of a postcard there. It's written in French. Yeah, I had to look again, but it is. It's written in French. A tuck spot here with some ladies on a piece of ephemera. Put that there. And then this card. Look at that coffee staining. Isn't that awesome? Awesome. This has got two cards here. And then you got all that space behind it. Y'all, I had to look down at Oliver. He's brought a stick in from outside. I'm telling you, every stick in my yard ends up on my floor. We call him Stick Boy sometimes. Because that's all he gets is sticks. You buy him toys, and what do they want? The stick. Got some cheesecloth over here and some laces. Little tuck spot. Just crunching away on those sticks. Silly boy. Little vintage button here in different fabrics. On some ephemera back here. I like it because it says journal. Card. Two pretty ladies. Place for journaling. This lifts up. This is a picture of an old bookstore on a piece of ephemera back here, and I just put some cards that's been stitched around. Get up there. Thank you. Another big place to journal. Another one of my favorite images. I just love that. Got a little mini tuck spot over here. Lady washing clothes and some fabric, some lace here. And on a piece of ephemera, some ladies. Stitching going down here. This lifts up for writing. Bunch of different fabrics with a rose at the top. Nice places for journaling here with some images. Some pretty image here. See, these are great backdrops if you wanted to put your own image on here. You would, you know, that would be so pretty. Some fabrics there. Little tuck spot here with a piece of ephemera behind it. And some gentlemen with pure vanilla ices. It's not icy, it's ices. That was before the IC. And some cards tucked behind. Very handsome gentleman with a crazy mustache. Love that. Little heart tuck spot with some script writing. Another image there. Nice place for journaling. Here's another tuck spot here. That's part of my ephemera from my catalog book. 1, 2 cards. And that's gessoed over and inked, and you can write right over that. Looks cool when you do. Bunch of different fabrics here. Some lace running down this image. Isn't she pretty? That dress is just stunning. And look how tiny her waist is. There's not even room for insides there, you know? She's so little. I don't even know how they did that. Got the snippets. The piece of ephemera back here, and this is the a pocket with some lace and the gray fabric and some seam binding and a little tag. And I put a set of the snippets in here. The snippets are just tiny pieces of paper that that the idea came from Emily Dickinson and Charlotte Bronte used to, anything they could find to write on. If it was a tiny piece of paper, they would write on it. So I thought that was fascinating, and that's how I came up with the group of snippets. And back here, the same as the front. And I put this card. It's tied with seam binding. And it comes off so that you can journal in here too. I know y'all have seen these before. Love them. I'm not going to make y'all watch me tie that up with my fumbly hands. And there's the back again. Lovely coffee staining. Some of the white still coming through, but it's nice and stained and looks so pretty. And there's the front again with all the yumminess. I want to thank y'all so much for being here with me this Friday. And I will see you very shortly in the next video. Bye-bye, y'all.